All right, y'all. This is going to be a short video. I'm only going live because it's easier to do it that way. But this is about Lamar and his fucking crying. About what he's gonna do, what has happened to him. How he's such a victim and all this other shit. But for me, this is a motherfucker just like a bitch, just like any woman you've ever dated, just like some of your mamas. You know, takes no responsibility for his actions, for his role in the result of whatever terrorism he feels like he suffers from. And then like I was trying to listen to the shit and not go live because I'm like another I'm leaving y'all show. He's got enough for a fucking series. But he started talking about black people and talking bad about them because the black people in his life aren't rich enough for him to mooch off of. If half the niggas I need when I call them for money, they ain't got it. They can't give me large lump sums of money. My white friends, and it's like, man, stop being a bitch. What the fuck kind of argument is that? Can't none of my nigga friends, they ain't readily available for some blood sucking. My white friends, oh man, they blood is so rich, so thick. And it's like, you bitch ass vampire. Nigga, it's shameful that you need help. Shameful that you gotta be motherfuckers gotta look at the phone when it calls and see your number and take a deep breath. They need 2 seconds to see if they want to answer this call. You that nigga. And that's real shit. You that motherfucker when it's like, oh shit, oh man, fuck. Do I want to pick this up? Because this ain't going to be no wellness check. This is going to be a wallet wellness check call. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, fuck this motherfucker, man. I'm sick of him. I'm sick of tired like he acts like he can crown somebody and all this other shit, man. And it's just, to me, it's corny, man. It's fucking corny. He talks about what happened to his PayPal and all this other shit, and it's like, do you fucking realize that you are the reason why your fucking PayPal has been disintegrated? It's your fault. It's you playing with black people's money. Jimmy, who was your buddy, who has done horrible shit that you sat silently by, when he was talking about murdering children, when he talked about your brother, you took all that on the chin. Now you want pity because your family is in his crosshairs. But this is the thing. Jimmy gave you money, hard-earned money, that he works for. And for you to betray him on some fucking bullshit YouTube fuck shit, some money that this motherfucker, this is a little story about, a little bio for Jimmy, right? I'm gonna give y'all Jimmy's origin story because let's first start off, Jimmy's a homosexual. But Jimmy is from the fucking Rust Belt. Jimmy works a job that's almost extinct. Jimmy worked that bitch for a decade plus. You know what I'm saying? Paid his child support with that shit. Jimmy didn't get a crack addiction like a lot of motherfuckers who work in the plant. Jimmy didn't lean on the fucking union like a lot of motherfuckers. Like the unions gotta come save your ass because you showed up to work drunk or high or you fucking up shit. You done did some dumb shit and cost your coworker his fucking foot. Jimmy ain't do none of that shit. Jimmy went to fucking work. His job is fucked up. It's in a fucked up environment. He's the last motherfucker to do it. When Jimmy goes off the pasture, that job won't exist. Do you understand? Jimmy is his work, he's a fucking dinosaur. Jimmy's job has fucked up his health. Jimmy is walking this planet with a lung and a quarter of a lung. The rest of the lung has a candy coating like a fucking green M&M because of all the asbestos and toxins he's been inhaling for the last 20 fucking years. So Jimmy's money ain't no easy fucking money. Jimmy's money comes from fucking blood, sweat, and tears. And this don't excuse Jimmy being a fucking weirdo and a dangerous homosexual. He does not take no for an answer, fellas. But this is a motherfucker who gave you a piece of that income. He gave you $40 because he thought his friend was in need. And you betrayed him and played games with his money. And so now all of a sudden, you want to act like he's some fucking lunatic out of the blue looking to destroy you when it's you who sowed that seed, bitch. It ain't his fault that that seed that you sowed and watered grew up to strangle your bitch ass. It's your fault. Freddie, another goddamn lunatic, foreigner, barefoot walking, tourist pickpocketing, knife wielding, honk pants wearing fucking foreigner, gave you $70+ because he believed your lie about your fucking movie. So you're robbing people and you're expecting motherfuckers to be happy about that shit. That shit is fucking crazy. And now you want to sit and cry and have this whole fucking session of tears and all these niggas doing whole ass shit. What about the shit you did to aggravate these motherfuckers? None of this shit is out the blue. Mr. Queen. Hey, what's going down, girl? Yes, Freddie. I'm telling you, the picture he sent me of my mother was not no goddamn, that was off his cell phone. Freddie found my mother and sent me a shot of it. And like when I roasted Freddie in the beginning, all them fucking coconut water drinking motherfuckers, no, they ain't even coconut water. They drink it straight from the coconut. Sent me pictures of machetes with blood on it. Come to find out, they were all Freddie. So, like I said, that's a dangerous fucking foreigner. But this motherfucker is not without blood on his hands. So for him to talk about he's leaving and why he's leaving, you did this to yourself. You want to talk about, I suck off trolls and all this other shit. You ever wonder why I get better treatment from the crowd than you do? You ever wonder why? Because it ain't no trolls that I sit here and shake hands and I do their bidding. It's none of that shit. I mean, I know you got to say that for your fucking narrative of, you got to demonize me some kind of way. And I don't mind it. It's the nature of the game. But you want to know why I get better treatment from the crowd? It's because I don't take this shit personal. I don't get emotional. Whoever has something to say about me, I cook them live. I cook them so much that they change the subject. I don't let a motherfucker come in here, talk some shit, and I'm like, oh, you out of here. Put wings on them. I don't look to employ people with wrenches and then be their fucking boss and disrespect them. I don't do none of that shit. You can talk your shit here, and I don't give a fuck. It was only one person that was persona non grata, and she don't come around no more, and that's over with. If I was to see her around, that shit's over. The beef is over. I don't take it personal. You act like a bitch. This is people's entertainment. Some people realize I can't get on a panel. I can't go spar with the host. I don't have it. And especially with you, bitch, you'll ask people to come up and then you'll boot them off when the shit gets hot for your faggot ass. But some people are just only chat room warriors. They can't come up here and do that live shit. And I don't knock them, but I give them a platform to do it. And I don't give a fuck if it's once a month, once every 90 days. I don't make no money off this shit. I make $0. I am not pressed to do this shit. I ain't pressed to entertain motherfuckers that don't pay me. This is a hobby. Just like collecting trains or building trains or whatever the fuck motherfuckers do. When they shipbuilding, when they had it, they'd be a shipping some glass and motherfuckers take tweezers and they take their time. You don't do that shit every day. You do it when you got time. Collecting baseball cards, all this shit, hobby. I do it when I fucking feel like it. YouTube is not a something that I have pegged as my way out, my come up. So motherfuckers will never get a daily show from me on this shit. Because I have a life outside of this shit. I have work to do. I have women to penetrate. So I don't have time to sit here and dedicate hours that I could be asleep, that I could be playing video games, that I could be having intercourse, that I could be doing any fucking thing. So for motherfuckers sit here, hey, he don't do it enough and all this other shit, you right. You fucking right. I ain't gonna do it. And here's the thing, I have no incentive to do this shit every night. I don't have the interest to do it every night. Not at all. You do. This is your fucking come up. This is what you said is gonna make and break you. This is your job, right? You mistreat people, you bully people, and then you get mad when they don't want to pay you for that abuse. Putting wings on motherfuckers tells a motherfucker, I'm gonna put a wing on my wallet and fly that bitch around my house. I ain't flying no dollars to you. You did that. The reason why my Fuck You Funds show was a success is because I don't bully my audience. I don't bully these fuck boys around here. You can talk your shit. My worst enemy, come talk your shit. I'ma cook you. You will stop before I do. And they paid me. They paid me rather. $5 here. Every show, I get fucking donate. Even my people have saved my PayPal. My enemies, people that I have cussed out and cooked. Hey man, $5. Hey, here you go, man. Hey, thanks for not being sensitive. You know, but I get that all the time. Five. But I got 10 motherfuckers giving me $5. Just for leaving them the fuck alone. Just so they can chat. And half the time, these half the time these motherfuckers ain't even listening to what we got to say. They cussing each other out. Talking about shit amongst themselves. They just need a platform to do it. My chat room is the only chat room where you can talk to whoever shows up. Any kind of way. Nobody gets protection over here. I don't say, hey, don't say that to her. I'm not fucking her. Cook the bitch. Hey, don't say that to him. I don't know him. Cook that motherfucker. Hey, don't say that shit to me, because I'm going to cook you back. But all of your wounds that you see, you see that you're under siege and you're bleeding, it's all self-inflicted. Look in the mirror. Look at those knives. They all got your fingerprints on it. So get off my nuts. You making an exit, another exit show. I'm leaving. Farewell. Good fucking riddance. You just like a bitch. Stop announcing your exit and leave. When I say to myself, I ain't fucking with YouTube for a very long time. I don't tell you niggas, hey, y'all won't see me for 2 months. That's attention whore bullshit. Why the fuck would I tell you that when I can just leave? When you do that shit, you want people to talk you out of it. You want people to stroke your ego. Oh, L. Dot. I don't want war with L. Dot. You know, oh, L. Dot, you work so hard. Work so hard. Oh, L. Dot, and you know what? I take that back. Because doing the show, well, it's 50-50 with that. Because Lamar's shows are very lazy. He'll sit back, play other people's shit, talk to the crowd. So on the playback, you don't know who said what. It's just this nigga talking to invisible people. So he actually sounds like a crazy motherfucker. That's why I read what people say. So on the playback, I don't sound like I'm nuts. His show has become lazy. When he's all fired in, that's the hard work. But when he's sitting there listening to other people's shows and all the other shit, that's lazy. That's lazy. And that's theft, actually. But Lamar puts up the most content. Remember, you said that this was your job. So all you are doing is going to work. I never said that. I constantly have to tell you cocksuckers, this is a hobby. Suck my dick. I will never be your daily fucking entertainment. Find somebody else for that shit. As a matter of fact, we have somebody, and it's Lamar. Excuse me, sorry about that. So yeah, man. You know, all this shit, like, you know, the crowd is so mean. Y'all cooked my fucking PayPal. You brought your personal life. You the one who tried to bring in decency from your real life to these motherfucking gremlins. You brought in your daughter's PayPal, your daughter's hopes and dreams information, and you know these motherfuckers are ghouls around here. And they did to you what they should. Nigga, you want to do a social media campaign about something decent? Save that shit for your fucking Facebook, for your Twitter, whatever the fuck else. But it ain't for these motherfuckers. So, of course, they fucking dug their talons into your fucking daughter's PayPal and ripped it asunder. Of course they did. Bravo. That's what they supposed to. Nigga, I will never bring nothing positive to these fuck niggas over here. Never. Anything you do, they'll fucking distort it and mangle it. I learned that, and it ain't happened to me. Of course the motherfuckers did that, you dumb, greedy, stupid bitch. But you want to cry about that. Now, whose fault is it now? Whose fault is it now? You did that. You want to steal from people and then laugh in their face. Oh, that was Real Gang Radio investigation. Ha ha ha. I took money from you. I abused my friendship with you. I betrayed you. Ha ha ha. What's a motherfucker to do? Sit there and take that? You crazy as fuck. I just told you Jimmy's got a quarter lung that's candy coated because he's been breathing in paint molecules his whole fucking life. What the fuck else is he supposed to do? He's going to die before 2019. So what the fuck else is he supposed to do? Live out his days being ridiculed by some fucking idiot that he actually tried to help? Giving money to you is no fucking investment. It's throwing money out the window. He thought he was giving it to his friend. And now you publicly ridicule him, publicly shame him, and then you get mad that he's fucking gunning down your wallet? So give me a fucking break, man. This is self-inflicted. You did this to yourself. You made it so that motherfuckers attack you. You did that. I don't sit here and out motherfuckers that donate to me or for whatever reason. You'll never get their names. Never. And I don't give a fuck how much shit they talk. And this motherfuckers in here that talk shit that have given me money. And I'm not going to sit here like it's mountains and large sums of money. But if you give me $5 10 times, that adds up. And it's only $5 because I ain't hating on you in my chat room. And these are motherfuckers that I know dislike me. But they respect the game. And I don't give a fuck. What the fuck I look like outing people? I mean, you recording phone calls. You do a lot of dastardly shit. And the motherfuckers cook you for it. All you got to do is give Freddie his money back, call his bluff. Hey, don't, Freddie, that give to the USO. Fuck the United States Armed Forces, man. That's the armed wing of racism. So no, don't give it to them. Give it to another. Take it back, and then you give it to another black person. Shit. If niggas had a ransom, and all I got to do is pay their ransom, and I can be left the fuck alone, and I know I took the money, get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna pay that shit. Niggas ain't sticking me up out the blue. I knew I took the money. You knew you took the fucking money. You knew you ain't do shit towards no fucking documentary. Not no fucking camera lens, not no fucking camera bag, nothing. No lighting equipment, nothing. You took that motherfucking money and did what thou wilt, bitch. That shit is fucking crazy. And then you cried like a bitch. Oh man, y'all hoes for taking down my money. Y'all hoes for flagging me. Look what the fuck you do to people. You call them up on your panel. You kick them off when the shit gets too hot. You block and ban them from the chat room. You don't even let motherfuckers have a good time. You're this powerless dictator, and your only power is in fucking YouTube. And then you make other motherfuckers your fucking drones, make them blue, and then they become your fucking flunkies, your goddamn minion, and they do your fucking bidding. That whole little shit you got over there is the axis of evil. Oh, my God. Straight up. Everything that's happening to you, man, it is the will of white Jesus. Praise him. Straight up. You deserve it, family. Nothing good has happened to you because you've done nothing good. You just rub people's noses and you're just so disrespectful. You talking about you gonna send Kiki money that other motherfuckers have given you. How fucking disrespectful is that? You sending her Jimmy's money, Freddie's money, and other motherfuckers that gave to you thinking you was going to do one thing and you did not. You think fucking prolific buyers or Kevin or any of these other motherfuckers give you money for you to show off to other motherfuckers? Is that how you going to do your fucking benefactors? Of course motherfuckers is going to haunt you and hunt you and try to ruin you. Because look what you do to them. And it's a lie any fucking way. You deserve it, bitch. Suffer. Realize that you got to go to Google Wallet. That's an app motherfuckers ain't going to download just to give money to an ungrateful con man bitch. You got to go to the Cash app and all this other shit. Nobody's going to break their neck and take room off their storage on their phone to give you money. Fuck you. Everybody deals with PayPal. That's the shit motherfuckers deal with. You got your shit snatched because you're a thief. All this, I bring y'all entertainment. You ruin all of that by lying and stealing. It's a reason why the crowd boos you. It's a reason why the crowd does not pay you. You are a fucking crook. When you thought you had the game in the chokehold, you tried to strangle it to death. When it's slow, when I ain't doing videos, when nobody else is really doing videos, you thought that you could make a fucking terrorist act and try to extort motherfuckers out of their money. Instead of just putting your PayPal link in the fucking in the goddamn chat and letting motherfuckers make a decision. But oh no, you gotta pay to type in my chat and all that other shit. And all I did was kick the door open, the door to the bank, and run out with a sack. Because you don't know how to fucking act. It's your fault that you're sitting there miserable. It's your fault that you gotta be a fucking bane to the existence, an albatross to your benefactors. They gotta give you something or else you won't make shit. You a bitch ass nigga and that's what you get. You a bully and motherfuckers don't appreciate that shit. So stop your blood clot crying, bitch. For real. And to all you trolls making these comparing people's platforms and all this other shit, look, man, I do not have the body of work that all these other niggas do because they have years ahead of me. And even at this current rate, I seldom do shows. I'm active on other people's platforms, chat rooms and panels and all this other shit. And I seldom do them because this shit is hard work. This is not easy. It ain't just firing that motherfucker up and just sitting, letting y'all go at it. It's about keeping motherfuckers' attention, talking about some shit they want to hear, so forth and so on. So this is hard work. I don't channel surf with you niggas. I don't sit there and fucking read off the chat. This is hard work. Especially when you're responsible for a Franklin Plus every fucking night, every show. So I'm only the king as far as the biggest audience, but it's other motherfuckers that put in more work and deal with this shit. Even though to me, and it's lazy, you know, just surfing through channels. To me, that's the worst. Playing music, all that shit, crutches, all that. Your show is whack, but you out there working. Your work is poor and pathetic and pitiful, but you doing it. I can't take that from you. You know, you want background music, you want to play full songs, you know, you want to play other people's shows and all that other shit. That's whack as fuck. Motherfuckers ain't click your show to hear you listen to another motherfucker. That's stealing too. So, like I said, man, you know, y'all, this is a hobby. Other motherfuckers want to make it. Other motherfuckers want to be YouTube big timers. I have no interest in that. I don't put the work on it to do it, you know, so I'm in a whole nother, this is just casual. You know, this is casual. When I got the time or when I'm fucking pushed, when I'm infuriated. Because I don't come on here to have a good time or nothing. I come on here because I'm pissed off. Something has angered the God. So I come on here. I don't come on here for y'all benefit. Sometimes because I'm like, it's too much bullying. Let me do everybody a favor. Come over here, talk your shit to the motherfucker because they can't do nothing about it. They can't do nothing about it here. They was blocking you somewhere else. They come over here, they got to eat all of that shit. I speak to everybody. This shit ain't personal to me. When people talk this shit, fucking D's Nuts faggot ass, Damon Jones faggot ass, Suckling Ron, all these other trolls that talk this shit, it is nothing personal. I talk my shit back. The sun comes up another day. It ain't personal. Like every time I see a motherfucker, I gotta cook them. I don't have the time for that shit. I could though, but I don't. I'm not interested in that. We can be enemies on Wednesday and be cordial on Friday. You know, that's how it works for me. You don't start no shit, won't be no shit. So, you know, you Mr., you know, you the king of the fucking, of the sector, but, you know, you don't get the biggest crowd. I find that, I don't understand that. We share the same people. It's just that there are some people who are disgusted by your actions, the way you treat motherfuckers, and they not fucking with you. I can't believe that there was 110 in here and they all don't know who you are. Impossible. But it's motherfuckers that don't want to hear shit from you. And it's what you did. I'm not on here flirting with every fucking female that's around here. I mean, that shit is just crazy. You'd rather have pretend relationships. You don't have the money or the means or the resources to even get to none of these troll bitches. But you rather sit here and have these faux relationships, this unnecessary flirting. There is a 0% chance you gonna touch any of these pussies on here. Any of them. That's why I don't waste my time flirting. Hey, sexy. Hey, beautiful. Who you looking? It's a 0. Well, for me, it ain't 0. I can get to you, bitch. But I'm not putting forth that effort, and not every woman that I see is a sexual fucking candidate. I can speak to, and it's easier for me that way to deal with women like I would deal with a dude. Hey, what's up? Chop it up, blah, 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 gone. You know? They're not constantly under attack sexually from me. And we get the same crowd, same group of women. That daddy shit, all that other bullshit. Sex means too much to you. And because of that, that's where your life is at. And I'm not high on the horse. I got problems and all types of shit. But sex don't even make my top 5 priority because it is a natural function. For you and niggas like you, sex is the pinnacle. It is the apex of your fucking life. And I just don't get that. I really don't. I'll never understand pussy hounds like you. I mean, you the type of nigga, you go anywhere there's a bitch, you the motherfucker that goes to the gym. This is hypothetical because them lady hips ain't seen no iron. But you'll go to the gym and holler at bitches at the gym. And I always look at niggas like you like, y'all got balls of brass. The one place a bitch ain't really looking to get on, you hit on them, you a raw motherfucker. You the type of nigga that'll stare at a bitch and then follow her, turn your head and follow the bitch around with your stare, your glare. You know, you that type of nigga, man. I'm like, wow. You grab a bitch, hey, come here. You raw. Sex means too much to you, dog. But what's up with the chat? Hey, what up, Nick A? Iona, simping. Oh, his show must be over with if you over here simping. Cause you have a bronzed replica of his erection in your bedroom. So I know he's over with. Raven, Town, what's up? Dre Drizzle, Picard, Big Birdo, you're new, but what up? Iona, Moneybags, Jersey, Miss London, what's going down? Shout out across the pond. Truth revealed, Chris roasted the fuck out of Slapper. Absolutely. Ricky LeBlanc, what's going down? You know what, Ricky? You look like a nigga named Ricky. James Gordon, what up? Eminem, what's going down, cocksucker? Satan City, what up? Simpin says, Chris, watch your Cliff dick suckers. Oh man, I just respect those that fought for freedom of speech, man. Fuck you. Darren Marion, what's going down? Orlando, what's up? Ted Kennedy, what up? Catalyst was going down. Brass Knuckles Bree, what's up? Vita was going down. Mr. Queen. Mr. Queen says, why you roasted Slapper? Slapper had my name in his mouth one too many times, man. Slapper he been taking shots, little shit about me, like, oh, you see who we hang out with, that tells you about him. Shit like that. And I just had my feel. I just had my feel with that shit. So I cooked his little scrawny ass. And it was well deserved, and it was long overdue, and it was too late. As a matter of fact, I should have did this shit 6 fucking months ago. But I gave him what he had coming. You know, you get sick of a motherfucker you ain't done nothing to, somebody who I've been more than decent with, and it ain't about, hey, I ain't talked about you while you talk about me. It's about, well, I guess it is about that, motherfucker. I ain't said nothing about you. I don't come to your show because your show is toilet water, and you're too petulant for a motherfucker like me. I'm not gonna walk on eggshells around you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck your show. Fuck everybody that likes you. You a weird ass stoner. And I'm telling you, the stoner crowd is a huge crowd. But you too fucking weirdo stoner for weirdo stoners. So fuck that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So he's already invited me to Boston to murder me and all this other shit. So in typical Slapper fashion. But I ain't no bully. You know, I tried to fucking leave him alone because when motherfuckers like, oh, you a snitch, you a rat. And when I showed my paperwork and all that other shit, like he was like, y'all some hoes for that. So for that, I was like, it's gonna take a lot for me to cook him. And he definitely reached that threshold 6 months ago. So, you mad that your show sucks, you mad that motherfuckers don't come back to it. That's something that you got to internalize. Look at what you're putting out there. You should not host shit. You should be a motherfucker. You should be the stats guy. Like if a motherfucker like, hey man, the fucking Milwaukee Bucks, they haven't won a championship in what, 34 years? And then you be the guy that they're like, no, it's actually 44 years. I'm like, oh, hey, thanks, Slapper. But as far as the host, yeah, get the fuck out of here. So yeah, that's why I cook Slapper, man. And I know you be over there. You one of the guys that like to casually go over there. To each his own. I ain't tripping. But for me, it's not entertaining. For me, it's such a drag. I mean, he's tried everything, music, topics, everything, but he just doesn't realize that the fly in the ointment is Slapper Don. That's it. Let's see. Jers was going down. Keon, what's up? Big Bad was going down. Let's see. Debo, not reading that. Fuck you. Black AP, what's up, man? Robert J, what up? Duke, what's up? Sonny T, what up? MVP, what's going down, man? MVP says, baggy G-Unit wife beater. Nick A, what up? Let's see. Magic Man, hey, I appreciate it. He says, Lord Drowson, what up? Because always good shows, homie. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, Duke says, Nick A is bullying, fam. All right. Nick A's dangerous. All right, Nick A. Hey, listen, man, I just took a mental note of that. You're nobody to fuck with, and I know that officially now. All right. Hey, nobody talked to Nick A. Nick A's a killer. But yeah, Duke, yeah, the bus stop used to be heavy in the game, man. That's when he followed, hey, the Beast, what's going down? Suckling Ron, what's going down, man? I see that nothing's going to stop you from putting your mouth on me, so in 2018, man, I'm just going to have to accept that you're going to put my phallus in your oral cavity, man. That's just what it is. Natural Brown, I hope you're a girl. You might not be, though. Where we at? What was that? 504, what up? Okay, the one called L Dot. That might be a troll. I don't know. Kevin is a pedo. I wanted to touch on that. And I know I'm jumping around because I was gonna talk about the bus stops heyday, but fuck that. Anyway, all this shit that he's talking about Kevin now being a pedo and a homosexual and all of this was true 6 months ago. Kevin has always been a sexually homosexual type nigga, man. He sucked on that icy when y'all was cool, man. You know what I'm saying? Kevin has always been on some foul shit with children, man. When he went at Monty's daughter, you were silent about that shit. But now that the same motherfucker is doing the same strategies that he's been doing. Now all of a sudden, now he's a pedo because it's your daughter that's on the chopping block. That's some whole ass shit, man. You can fall out with a motherfucker, that's fine, but don't condemn him for actions that you was cool with, for actions that you were silent on, because silence is compliance. So Kevin is cooking you. Good job. A lot of that shit is basically Kevin. You and Jimmy need to make a channel that's basically Kevin and Jimmy. Y'all both had a password. Jimmy can upload videos from the motherfucker too, because that's all that shit is. When Kevin goes live, they have had a summit meeting, him and Jimmy, and they have already arranged the show between the two of them, and he just cooks you. Now Kevin has to, Kevin has to veto a lot of the shit because Jimmy is willing to go to the max. Kevin is one stop below Jimmy, so some shit Kevin is willing to do, but Jimmy will take it too far. So some shit don't make the show. He has to edit that out. But these are the two motherfuckers you was cool with, man. Doing the same shit they've been doing. Nothing new. This is not like, oh my God, Kevin is saying something about children. I've never heard him do this thing. Are you fucking crazy? Monty's daughter, London. How many times has he cooked her? And she's not even a fucking teenager. She's still a toddler. So don't give me that bullshit, man. Your daughter's basically grown. Don't be a bitch now. Take it on the chin. Boycott Mike Mills and his funky queen and his fat funky queen. What up? He says he or she. What about time was okay that wasn't 6 months ago, Lamar? You maggot. That's a good question. That's a great question. I'm still waiting on that answer. I've already posed that question, but you will not get an answer. His answer now is, I have grown. So Tommy was ahead of his time when he said black children need to be fired upon on sight just because of some isolated incidents of the knockout game. It wasn't a fucking epidemic across the country. Like you know a motherfucker that knows a motherfucker that's knocking people out. It wasn't like that. Couple of videos, the shit was short-lived, but Tommy had made a fucking fatwa of murder wholesale. So Tommy was ahead of his time when he said that. That's fine. You want to take that position and you say that you're a capitalist now, you're going to do things out of character. Doing things out of character and it ain't even for money because you ain't even getting paid to suck this dick. What you are is a sellout. That's what you're doing. Capitalism ain't got nothing to do with you sucking dick. That is selling out. Doing things out of character for what you think might be money is selling out. You sucking dick without payment. You just hoping you'll suck a dick and get paid in the long run. It ain't like suck a dick, you got your hand out, or you got your hand out, then you'll suck a dick. It ain't none of that. You just sucking dick with your fingers crossed. Hell nah. Stariotti, what's up? 1, 2, 3 headbuster, what up? Nat Turner, Nat Hunter, what's going down? Dino says, I was done with Jimmy faggot ass when he said what he was going to do to Monty's daughter, with Monty's youngest daughter, with his finger. Niggas like that need to be put down. Yeah, Jimmy foul as fuck. You know, I don't condone that shit. You know, that was some raw shit to say. Fucked up. You know, but Jimmy has dug his heels into being the heel. Fuck with Jimmy, you're going to hear some fucked up shit. That's his, if this was the WWF, he's a bad guy for sure. Shit. But, you know, that's who he is. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, Jimmy's fucked up, but he don't pretend not to be. You know, Monty reacted. You know, word is he sent them boys to him. That wouldn't have been my move, because I don't literally believe that Jimmy has the power to do none of this foul shit. I think it's just fucked up shit to say to ruin a motherfucker's day. You know, major shock jocking. So I'm not calling the police on unless I feel like it's a real threat. And even if I felt like it's a real threat, come on. Because I'm equipped to put you down. So I can't see myself calling the police. That part of the game has not left me. Even though I'm within my right as an everyday fucking citizen to involve law enforcement, that's just not me. That's something that if you're gonna bring trouble to me, then may the best man win. Let's see. Truth says, Chris, don't mention slap a name or you gonna leave these YouTube streets in a body bag. That's fine. 123 Headbutt said I might call the police. I didn't say I might. They was going down. Sonic. Hey, OT82, what's up? M50 gave out Jimmy's wife full name. Jesus. Nick A says Kevin is a pussy and scared of him. I believe that. Kevin will not fight you. Hope, what's up? Okay, Hope says, peace, Chris, peace, Chad. People took away LA's business building. I don't believe that is right. I did not like LA at first, as I did with you, Chris, yet I only been around over a year and a half. So, okay, well, I don't know. I mean, hey, thanks for coming. But it ain't right if it was another motherfucker, but LA has sold that seed. He's taking money from people. He's scammed and lied to people. So they decided to aim. That's it's no different than going to a business, they rob you, and then you burn that business down. They rob you, you ask for relief, they tell you to suck their dick, and then when he comes in to work the next day, that building's burnt to the ground rather. It's no different than that. You could understand how motherfuckers came to that conclusion. It ain't nothing like, oh wow, what made you do that? Well, I was robbed. And so that business won't be able to steal from nobody else. He did that. So I understand that logic. And he laughed at niggas. That was real game radio investigation. Ah, ha ha, you stupid. Ah, you gave me money. I lied. You gave me money, dummy. Let's see, Sonic. Monty and Marty Drake, a host of rock, they got fucked up. Then they killed two Chinese up in North Philly. They laughed about it. Then they fucking. That's time. Jesus. 123 head buster. Well, I'm just gonna call you head buster, man. Not 1 2 3 4. I'm pretty sure that's the head buster flat out was taken. When's the last time Slapper or LA have washed their ass? That's the two most funky niggas in the sector. I can co-sign that. Kevin Smith, what's going down? So about these public schools. That's from Mr. Queen. I'm lost. Hope says, Chris, I don't know all the backstories, info, etc. I lay low mostly. I get where you're coming from in a sense. Yeah, Hope. Yeah. I mean, of course, there was you could have filed a grievance or some other shit, but when you wrong somebody, you subject to their justice. So it's better off to treat everybody you deal with like they lifers in prison. You ain't gonna abuse a motherfucker that you think has nothing to lose. So fuck that. All right, Nick A, take it easy, man. If you, in your spare time, man, if you get to Alabama, do us all a favor, man, and kill Kevin, man. I'm just saying, if you got time, like maybe on a Wednesday or so, it's slow. Just hop in the whip, man, and just go murder Kevin Smith, man. If you can squeeze that in. Bree says, Chris, I need a Jamila Rose before I go. I ain't watched anything new from Jamila. Star Green, Chris, my girl Angie says, what up? Star, tell your girl I said what up. Eric, Moneybags, am I going to boycott the Black Panther movie because Jason B's girlfriend? I thought his name was Jordan. Oh, whatever. Yeah, no, I'm still gonna go see that. It's unfortunate he's dealing with a white woman, but I'm gonna go see it. Let's see. M50, which is Simple for Them Titties, which is Black Sector Smack, which is Vic's Dirty Fan, which is all of the troll accounts that are themed. Well, Chris, if LA deserve it, will you deserve it? If I find you and your family, yeah, yeah, find me. Find me and my family. See if I'm a liar or a fake tough guy. Drazen, have you considered uploading your archive chats to BitChute, Conjure, Conman? This is the first time I've ever heard of that. Hit me up behind the scenes, man. If you can give me a link, I'll read it. Because my thing is, a lot of trolls hit me up. If you send me a link that's relevant, I'll read that shit. You took the time to send it. You thought I should read it. I fuck with it. You know, I'm not too big to do that. Glock, what's going down? Is LA wrapping around a flaming trash can to stay warm? That is hilarious. Man, that would be a great skit. I wish I could animate, man. The one called LAL dot. Kevin is selling blood now. That might be the real Lamar. Because Lamar's got a lot of channels he's got reserved on. I don't know. Haven Bullets, what's going down, bro? Haven, you got a target on your back in the side netter community, man. My Grace. She went to you must be talking about Jamila. She went to enroll her son in school and they told him get out. That makes oh, shit. That makes sense. I can see that. Big Birdo and Sonic going at it. Sonic, man, go ahead and stunt. Go ahead and stunt, dog. Go ahead. Let niggas know what you making so you can hurt some feelings and that'll be that. Y'all fuck with Sonic until Sonic showed them goddamn gives you that mathematics. And then you gotta be like, he's gonna silence you. I'm way back in the chat. God damn. Suckle around. You could tell, boy, you a unfun ass nigga, man. Suckle around. You have no friends. I could tell you no fun. Comic books, comic book movies are for kids. Y'all silly. You might even be a girl. Like, like what man has no room for entertaining action movies? Like, you might even be. That's something a girl would say. So you either are a dude with no friends, a homosexual dude with no friends, or just a woman. Y'all talking about how Jamila got escorted. This is Mr. Queen by police from a public school because she cursed out the principal. Wow. Levi, what's up? How far are you from Flagstaff, Arizona, Chris? That's from Elm 50. I am in Phoenix, Arizona. So whatever that distance is. Yeah, Jacob can't talk, says Time Time Coot. Jacob himself can't say Jacob can't talk. Miss London says Jamila doesn't want Tyrese to go to school. That's a fact. Hey, Miss London, your Jamila series, 100% fire. Keep them up. I'm entertained. Mr. Charlie, what is it? It's what time is it here? So I can know the time in New York. Let's see. Let me. It's 2:53 here, so it's 4:53 in New York. It's cold. So you was in the actual the YMCA playing chess today. Playing chess and sucking dick. Boy, if you lose, you gotta suck a dick. If you win, you gotta suck a dick. That is a faggot's dream. Flower Bomb, what up? Uh-oh. Let's see. I might move to AZ. AZ's decent for the weather. This ain't a it's kind of hard for black women out here because the black dudes out here, big time swirlers. So this ain't a black woman haven, because you'll be surprised how attractive black women get treated in the club here. Unless this is like a black ass club, If they go to any club that's that's large and mixed, yeah, I done seen, because I like black women. I come up, but I done seen bad women get ignored. Like I be the only motherfucker talk to, and that'll be our talking. Like, hey, why you sitting here by yourself? She's like, ain't nobody that. I'm like, what? These mother, you beautiful. They crazy. What's your name? Phone number. So that I definitely will take some beautiful low hanging fruit for sure. But yes. So Jamila's trying to enroll Tyrese in school. It's such a sham. I mean, the bitch it's all for show. It's all for conversation. And that bitch lies so much, it could have never happened, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because here it is. Why now? Why now? You trying to enroll him? I mean, just it's a fucking joke. Shame on that dirty bitch. She had her life is fucked up. She's fucked up the lives of undeserving children. I did see Jacob's little training video, and that shit was fucked up. I mean, that shit reminds me of when they were training, when anthropologists or fucking archaeologists or zookeepers be trying to train monkeys for sign language. Jacob has no clue what the fuck she was saying. Even with repetition, he's just following the sound because he doesn't know that it's a word. He doesn't know letters or colors. And he's just, hey, repeating the sound. She got a chalkboard. It was the first time he'd ever seen such a contraption. She handed him the chalk. She had to snatch it out of his mouth. Jacob tried to eat that chalk. It's a goddamn shame, man. It's a shame. Like, he woke up today, like Lamar said, or that day, he was expecting his usual breakfast, coffee and cookies, and she sat him down. He's like, what the fuck is... What? Oh, okay, yeah, here, let me eat this. He don't know what the fuck's going on. And she tried to, talk this shit. He's so brilliant. He's an empath and all this other shit. So brilliant, he can't talk. So brilliant, even with, you gave him the word and a visual aid. And he still didn't know what the fuck is going on. Hey, this face is smiling. This face is sad. This face, and then the bitch, for excited, she put another smiley face. I'm like, bitch, what the fuck? Why even bother with that visual? Why even write excited then? There's no change in the face. There's no nothing. No added graphic. She's like, excited, smiley face. And he was like, I am happy. No, it's excited. Well, bitch, it's the same face. Bruno Insight, she enrolled Ty 2 years ago and expected that the thing was still in effect after YouTube started making pressure on her to do it. Even her mom accused her of this neglect publicly. Responder. Yeah, I wasn't around 2 years ago, but I buy that 100%. Ms. London, Jacob has severe developmental delays. Absolutely. Absolutely. He can't talk because nobody talks to him. His brother couldn't be bothered, and I can't blame him. I ain't your motherfucking daddy. Leave me the fuck alone. I'm mad that you on Earth. Ever since you were born, shit got worse for us. So fuck you. He's got some real hate for that little fucking mutate. Straight up, I would too. All that special treatment. When she talks about her children, that bitch is talking about Jacob, aka Little Tardo, on the mic. Straight up. So yeah, he can't stand her. He's motherfuckers growling and howling, fucking up his shit, and then she shoves him off on him. Yeah, man, fuck him. I ain't saying shit to you. You can't talk. And he can't even talk about the abuse. Tyrese probably pinches the shit out that motherfucker, pushes him, all type shit, and Jacob can't tell it. All he can do is run and cry and screech. Yeah, Tyrese is like, fuck Jacob. Flowerbomb said she enrolled Ty and sent him to school a month later and said she didn't know it was a time limit on when he started. And that shit is just fucked up, man. Ty is almost a grown man, like legally. And he reads on the 4th grade level because that's the last time he was in school. You know what I'm saying? Like, he has no training. He's not even athletic. He doesn't go outside. He's completely antisocial. You know, he knows how to talk, but that's about it. He ain't in the back doing equations or learning how to fucking draft or weld or any of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he's so far behind his uh his age group that it's pathetic and it's sad and it ain't nothing he could have done. You know, the girl's daddy ain't his daddy, and his dad and they daddy wasn't gonna take him too. You know, he's estranged from his father because his mama's a piece of shit. So he was really fucked up. And I believe Tyrese is an atheist because he's like, what God would sentence me to this life? I have done shit to deserve this. His daddy has a kid with the white woman that whose asshole she used to swallow wholesale. It's crazy when you talk shit about somebody whose buttocks you have spread and tongue fucked. That's amazing to me. But that man fathered a child with her, their relationship, he's not absent in that baby. And she was more than willing to reunite them. But Jamila's bum, nasty, old, crusty bitch ass kept him out of spite because he fucked her buddy. He fucked her lover and had a child with her, you know, has a legacy with the bitch. She's furious. And instead of improving her son's life, she kept him out of spite and ruined him. His brain is mush, no, just a level above Jacob's nicotine, caffeine-infused brain. You crazy? All that secondhand smoke young Tardo, little Tardo got to deal with. He's got neglect, toxic environment, and cigarette smoke. Yeah, Jacob ain't got a shot in this world. Jacob was born with a fucking handicap. It's his mama. To see her with that chalkboard and him just completely struggle, and then everything, because like I said, he don't get much. So if you hand him something, he thinks it's food. That's how sparse and scarce food is around that motherfucker. You hand Jacob anything, he's gonna try to consume it. It's fucked up. Yeah, and hey, Tauntaun, yeah, you spirit babies. Yeah. This is your leader. This is who's telling you, who's molding your brain. Somebody who believes that they can have sex in the astral plane and get pregnant. Now, here's a bitch who, if this bitch don't know nothing else, she knows about baby making and baby birthing. That might be the only thing this bitch knows how to do. And she's gonna tell you about make-believe babies and make-believe sex. This is your leader, and you're expected to succeed in this world, to even be decent in this world. Those two little motherfuckers are fucked. School ain't gonna rearrange him. If anything, bitch, you so fucking stupid. Sending Ty to school is gonna expose your sham. Once motherfuckers see that he's dirty and stinking and stupid, they gonna look at you like, hey, can you come in for a conference? Well, okay, all right. And then they see who the fuck they talking to, and you talking about putting hexes and curses on strangers? Yeah, man, they gonna call the authorities, bitch. And CPS ain't gonna ignore a phone call from a fucking principal. That's for goddamn sure. They may hang up on Tina, but they not hanging up on a principal or a teacher or a counselor. Bruno Inside, you got to check the latest on Jamila, Chris. 24th of pure child neglect display. Hey, Bruno, definitely can believe that. I haven't seen, the last one I saw was Jacob's little first day at school, air quotes on all that shit. And that shit was depressing. I mean, I saw it as fucked up. And motherfuckers mistake that I want Jacob to be a failure. I don't want that. If he was all right, it'd be nothing to talk about. But he's fucked up. And she won't get him no help. And she would rather double down on him being fucked up than actually putting him in front of a professional, because they're going to diagnose him as being in a cancerous environment, and they're going to cook the shit out the bitch. So instead of doing help, she'd rather just pretend. And that's what that bitch's whole world is make believe. Hexes and curses and altars and all of this cartoon bullshit. All of this seventh heaven uh, witches of Eastwick horse shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, you are dealing with a motherfucker broker than you. And you are asking him for money. You don't have shit. Hell yeah, I believe everything Lamar says about y'all interaction. Because Lamar is a rat, fink, and he's going to tell it. He might throw in a little extras with the coffee and Folgers, the Folgers and cookies. But that about it. His interactions with you is documented, and he's telling the truth because he's going to tell. Mika, what's up, girl? Tina, what up? Mika says she knows she didn't do what she was supposed to do to get that boy in school. Absolutely. Yes, like I said, it's just a song and dance. That's all it is. That's all it is. Just for her to come back on YouTube and bitch and moan. It's just content. She might have gone up there and they might have told her, bitch, are you crazy? This is halfway through the fucking school year. What is his transcripts? We don't even know what grade to put him in. Do you even have, because homeschooling ain't sitting a motherfucker down. Those are actual programs that you got to buy and you got to pass and you got to show proof of that. So she has homeschooled no one. Nothing. The bitch is on, you can chronicle her day based on her channel. Out of 24 hours, you're going to get 7 hours of content. All you get is about 7 hours of fucking daylight. Yeah, it's all a joke. T-Rose, what up? He's fan. He 18. He might be 18. Black Cherubim, what up? Black Nameless, what up? Hey, Buster says, LA's Newports and coffee aren't making his brown teeth any brighter. Truer words never spoken. What up, what up? Send her ass back to Howard. Hell yeah, Drake Drizzle. I'm a woman, sir. You have a vivid homosexual imagination, Robert. And 50, you're a dude. You are sending for them titties. Because y'all ain't in, because if you weren't, y'all would be in the same room at the same time. And even then, you can pull that off. So it's going to be a delay in your response. So, but you're him for sure, without question. But, we back to this bitch. We have a woman whose children, by her own mouth, said that the only reason why they left, they left. They escaped her home. They fled the plantation, not because they didn't get enough hugs, enough kisses, not because they weren't tucked in at night. They left because they were not eating every day. And these are growing girls. Like, they're going through puberty, they body changing. They need food to fuel them. Living there, they were looking like Holocaust survivors. You know that black and white footage they show from World War II when they behind the gates? They all emaciated. You can see their rib cages and all this other shit. That's how they were living in 2017. This is by her admission. This ain't no third party bullshit. Y'all heard it on my show. I played the recording. And she went to the white woman. She said she didn't know. Give my daughters a message. They dead to me. All of them. This is a lousy bitch. Here's the thing, bitch. You had all the power, all the gumption in the world to go to Georgia to chase a young nigga that didn't want nothing to do with you. Based on spirits, them same spirits ain't fueled you with ambition to make your way back to Kansas City to go pick up your motherfucking children. because you claim that they under siege and they being held hostage. Bitch, please.